Hey, besties. I know I'm gonna offend some people, but trust me, this is coming out of love. This message is for all the pick-me's. Pick-me's are women who try to do everything right just so a man can choose me. Yeah, cut that shit out. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. Men already know what they want in a woman and who they want. But if you're so nurturing and you're an asset and it's not you, they'll never tell you to stop doing what you're doing because it's beneficial. And I don't want to hear none of that shit like, oh, I'm just a nice person. I'm genuinely like that. Well, bitch, you gonna genuinely get played. No, it's just that I'm just naturally like that. Like the shit I do for him is natural. And your natural ass is gonna get played. If you are making a man's life easier, i.e. cooking, cleaning, providing pussy whenever he wants, and he's giving you the minimum, he's never going to do more. And he's never going to tell you to stop because it's beneficial to him. No history in the niggadom ever has a man been like, oh, stop doing all this stuff. Stop making my life easier. I don't look at you like that. Hell no, they gonna kick their motherfucking feet up and enjoy these perks without doing no work. Hey, besties.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book 91. We're talking to you guys about Jazzy and the reason why women are annoyed at Jazzy, why there was a recoil backlash at her. Well, because when you talk wickedest, bad and strong and you don't finish it off by acting that same way, we're going to look at you in some funkadelic way. If you want to hear more about what we're going to talk about today, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of the uploads. And for those of you who are returnees, woo! You got the minerals, baby. Sorry, I had to swallow there for a second. I was losing my breath at that moment. Listen, we're going to talk about Jazzy and her situation submission. I'm going to provide clips so you have evidence. And you can see why the frustration from women specifically are annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. When I started watching the videos, I was like, so she's going to be out here preaching about, you know, if you do cooking, cleaning, all that kind of stuff, then you're, you're going to end up being a pick-me. And yet, it wasn't long ago, I was just watching a video of you saying a submissive woman is one that cooks and cleans with Chambody. And it's like, when you double speak, sis, all you had to do was come on that platform and say, you know what, I've said some things in the past that, you know what, when I realized it, I was talking from a different place. I've grown and I now realize that's the wrong thing to think about. Because now we're going to compare what your recent video, which wasn't that long ago, all of a sudden to a video where you're talking to Chambody and you trying to go on like you are now a submissive expert, but you were calling those same women pick-me's and the fact that they will get played. So forgive us, or forgive the ladies if they're vexed at you, because this don't make no sense. And for those who are Kevin Samuel supporters, those who are love Red Pill supporters, who are loving this up, saying, yeah, this is what we want to see, a woman that lets us submit. You're not even in the bank range. You're not even in the financial bank range. She's not submitting to you. Okay, you're not even in the league that we're talking about. Fit, feminine, friendly, freaky. You're not even in her range. Did you hear what she said? You're not even in a financial stratosphere. So whilst you're getting excited, my friends, she's only doing this for a specific type of dude. And let me be very frank with you. I think a lot of it is also out of trauma. But anyway, we could talk about that another time. I've done a video on that as well. Let me provide some clips. Let's just go to, first and foremost, let me even provide the clip. I want to go to the interview first and foremost with Jazzy as well, because this was what she was talking about in this aspect. We'll just go to this clip here and we can provide a clip and see what you guys are saying, right? Let's play it from here. Okay, cool. Let's bring this on screen for you guys. Okay.
And now it's like women are really in their bag where they're like, I have my own business. I'm doing this. I don't need a man for nothing. Like basically, like, can I be frank? Like I don't need a nigga for shit. I don't, you know, and I can say those words, but I want one.
So my brain wants to understand the exchange here because, and this could be, it's not, no, you're doing great. But because I told you, I'm gonna ask a bunch of stupid questions because this dynamic, I think like my relationship with my partner is very egalitarian. Like we're equals. Like I don't ever feel like I'm giving for the sake of giving and I'm not receiving for the sake of receiving. I'm receiving being like, well, I deserve this. And I'm giving being like, you deserve this. So there's that exchange happening.
So you speak on, you're like, you tell him the things that you need.
Yeah.
And the things that you feel like you deserve, you'll say that?
100%.
How will you say that?
I need you to step up in these areas. I need to not worry about this. I need to be able to take my brain off this thing. I need more affection. I need more love. If we're going to be sexual, here's the things that I need to like feel more sexual. And in return, I invite that. Like, so we have a lot of conversations.
How does he receive it well?
I think everybody has a problem with being told that they're not doing enough because we always go to like, well, I'm already doing X, Y, and Z. Right. So I think that there can be, I wouldn't say that he's always arms wide open, but he always adjusts. But so I guess when I'm listening to your relationship style, I'm like, if we kind of broke it down into like to do.
Now she asks these questions because she knows that in her relationship, it don't get heard Okay, it don't get heard. She doesn't hear. But the funny thing is, somebody spoke about this.
Don't you understand that there's a 24-hour, one time only? Stop sending your girl out into the world sad. She telling you things that she needs from you, and you all, yeah, I heard you. Don't you understand that there's a 24-hour hotline? These niggas is right at the phone, just waiting. Did he up yet? I'm on the way, dropping dick off. What is wrong with you? Like, why? Why would y'all want that? It's time that y'all start holding yourselves accountable for the that happens in your relationship sometimes. Y'all be acting like y'all niggas just be innocent. Where? Innocence where? I don't know what's wrong with her. She just be tripping. Were you listening when she told you? Maybe you need to clear the caramels out your ear. And ladies, be a little bit more vocal. Be articulate. Don't expect him to read your mind. The nigga not no mind reader. Y'all niggas be out here really beating your chest like nobody.
Yeah, so they're not a mind reader. So, sis, what happened from this energy to this is what we're saying. This is what I think people are getting annoyed at, because you first called them pick-me's. You're now saying they should be vocal. They shouldn't be not silent. You know, you're really pushing for it. But again, it's also how you present it as well, right? When you sound, the way you make it sound almost as if like you know better, right? So then people are going to expect you to do better, right? Here's another understanding. Let's listen to this clip here.
Come over here and do all that you're not even doing that for yourself. It's giving very much on the pick with us women. We be wanting a man to come around here, be Prince Charming, sweep up off her dusty feet, and do everything that we could ever imagine. But as I'm here in my car listening to Chloe Bailey treat me, how you expect a man to come in and treat you better than you treat your goddamn self? You not buying yourself flowers. You not taking yourself to get your nails done. You not doing none of that. But he's supposed to come over here and do all that you not. You're not even doing that for yourself. It's giving very much save me. It's giving very much damsel in distress. No, I'm talking about you got to be so invested in yourself. If a man were to come around and see how you treat you, he know he got to come correct. Step it up. In her song, it says, treat me like I treat me. But if you treat yourself like, don't be mad when he don't know what to do with you. You don't even know what to do with you. But when you come correct and you treating yourself like the queen that you is, he don't have no choice but to come around and follow suit. Come on, y'all.
Really interesting, because I also remember this particular clip as well. Just want to play this.
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning. I know how you are about midday. I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, I was like, oh, how you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like he's rotten, but I love that. Like I want him to be there. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. You know what I mean? And my biggest flex should be how I treat myself, which is kind of fucked up. It's kind of messed up.
What are you getting from all that you're giving? What are you asking for in return?
You know what's interesting? And you saw my reaction when
let's go
my
back.
biggest flex should be how I treat myself, which is kind of fucked up. It's kind of messed up.
So what happened to all the energy about treating yourself good? So when a man comes along, he knows how to treat you, but all the energy's gone. Suddenly you've lost your mind when Cam Newton's around and you don't even know what you want yourself. People be talking sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes people be talking. Okay? Sometimes people be in. And really, because what people don't realize is this. Outside of a relationship, you don't have to be vulnerable to a romantic partner. You get into a relationship and your need and desire that you haven't really been dealing with of wanting to feel loved and cared for, if you're still operating from a place of trauma, will draw you somewhere you don't need to be, and you'll behave completely differently to what you're supposed to behave like. You guys, if you watch my video, I spoke about how I was in an slightly emotional abusive relationship where the person showed those signs of emotional abuse, right? And I asked myself a key question: how did I end up there? I ended up there because the way I love was out of a place of trauma. And until I started healing myself, I was dealing with clients, not partners. You see, when I get into a situation, I'm trying to heal the person. My love can heal them. It is a trauma response. Oftentimes when we say my love can heal people, that term is a trauma response when you start saying my love can heal people. Okay, all right, because what's going to happen is you're going to find a partner you can show that love to that's going to heal them. Well, guess what? If they need healing, they're broken. If they need healing, they are broken. So now at this point, you start loving a person out of trauma. It takes you to someone, or it takes you to someone or somewhere in a relationship with somebody who is broken and hurt, and you're not going to get what you need. Let's have a little.
What are you getting from all that you're giving? What are you asking for in return?
You know what's interesting, and you saw my reaction when I was like, "You say that? You asked for that?" You know what I mean? I think that I have gotten better at saying the things that I need, but if I don't get it the first time, I don't like to say it again.
So would you do what you're doing for a broke dude?
What do you call broke?
Requires your financial support as
well. No. I mean, I think.
So you're not naturally a healer then. People be chatting doo-doo. I'm a healer. I heal my love. No, you're not naturally a healer. If the fact of the matter is, as soon as you had to financially contribute, suddenly your healing powers don't work no more. You're no different to the preachers on the stage who only know how to heal when there's a conference and they got people that they've planted in the stage. That's what you're telling me right now, is your healing powers don't work unless you got money in your pocket. That's what you're telling me right now. Yeah, you for hire, right? Your healing power should work regardless anyway, if that's really your healing power. The truth of the matter is you surrendered yourself to a man. You haven't really thought about this properly. You're operating from a place of trauma. Why am I rolling my sleeves up like this? You're operating from a place of trauma. And then what people find annoying is that you scolded women for doing the very same thing you're about to do as well. Rich, poor, ugly, beautiful, whatever. You've lowered your standard because you're dealing with somebody potentially who will probably end up mistreating you. And you can't even tell the person how you feel. You talked about going into a shower and crying. Why would you go into a shower and cry instead of telling the person your feelings? Does that make sense? I'm just presenting the evidence. But like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I've got one more video to do on this subject. It'll be about Brittany Renner. She had a little conversation around it. We're going to break it all the way down. We appreciate you guys. Stay locked and stay loaded. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, but let us know your thoughts down below. Do you agree with what I've said or disagree? Let us know down below.